Hello, welcome to In Defence to Traditional Martial Arts. Tai Chi Chaun as a martial art, can it be saved? Or should we even bother trying? Should we let it go down the inevitable path of just becoming a moving yoga type exercise? I used to blame MMA for the decline in Tai Chi Chuan practice. But when I really think things through, I realise that combat sports have always been a thing. And let's face facts, even with MMA more popular than it ever has been, I look around my local area and I see karate classes filled to capacity, taekwondo, Japanese, jiu-jitsu, even Kuksu One. Now, not being nasty, I don't mind Kuksu One as a martial art, but they're really, really successful. So how is it that these traditional martial arts continue to thrive as martial arts, but Tai Chi is very much in the decline? First of all, I think a lot of it has to come down to image, let's face it. The image of Tai Chi is very much old people waving their arms around in a park. Secondly, organisations, the Kuksu One, their organisations are very good at promoting a family kind of martial art that also handles self-defence. I know that you have the Tai Chi Union of Great Britain, I'm sure there's other Tai Chi organisations too. I've never really had a lot to do with them, but I can't help but thinking that because of the appeal for Tai Chi to be an exercise for older people, that they're not doing that much to push it as a genuine martial art. I'd like to speak to someone from those organisations to find out for sure. It's just a feeling I have. But I think I can be fairly confident that that is where Tai Chi is being pushed. Because let's face it, people go for what's popular, people go for what is filling up their classes. So what are the possible things we could do to promote Tai Chi as the martial art that it actually is? Again, one of the problems I used to think Tai Chi had was that there were too many styles. As I said earlier, karate classes locally have packed out classes, and there's probably just as many different styles of karate as there are Tai Chi. One of the ways I think Tai Chi could benefit would be to take itself way less seriously. A lot of Tai Chi instructors, both from today and in the past, have presented themselves in a kind of culturally appropriated kung fu master from the old kung fu movies. A character that probably doesn't exist as often as we'd like to think they do. It certainly doesn't leave a lot of room for fun in a class. I know that in MMA classes I've come away with aching ribs a lot more from laughing than from taking body shots. If we want Tai Chi to thrive, I think we need to make it a bit more fun. Problem for me is that I'm not very well self-motivated, and I've found since I've stopped going to the MMA gym, I haven't done much in the way of strength and conditioning, and even the Tai Chi training that I'd started to really get into has gone less and less as the months have gone by without me doing MMA and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, to the point where I'm kind of thinking I might have to start up at least the Jiu-Jitsu again, just to get me to a point where I'm motivated to train on my own again. One of the great memories I have from the 90s training Tai Chi is the culturally appropriated drinking tea in the breaks or after training. It's something I think we could all benefit from in our classes nowadays. Is anyone still doing that?
At about 7 o'clock, this group has breakfast together. They have it beside the practice ground in a small Buddhist temple with a tea room attached. They drink many cups of tea and talk endlessly about the fighting arts.
If you've made it this far through the video, well done. These are really just thoughts I was having last night while I was working. I thought, well, take the dog for a walk, try out my new sound equipment, see if I can stop it buzzing like last time. I've also been thinking, if you live kind of Norfolk, Suffolk way, UK obviously, and you want to get together, have an exchange of ideas, particularly those of the Chinese martial art persuasion, but open to getting together with anyone really, give me a shout. Let's see what we can do.